What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So we thought it was coming home, but the World Cup did not come home to the UK.
It didn't come here, no.
Or England,
Sad.
should we say. How sad.
It's very sad.
The video we're reacting to today is called British Tourists Returned Home but Couldn't Stop Missing America. So they had to return home due to the loss. It was over for them, and now they're going to live in memories. Before we get into it,
Make sure you smash the subscribe or follow button. Hype up this video.
I've come back to the UK and it's boring!
Wasn't the flat right now to go back to the UK. Fuck.
I'll be real, I don't want to leave.
So I'm back in the UK and I'm already fucking depressed.
You
damn.
can tell already by this absolutely miserable weather. This is what a typical summer's day looks like over here.
But when we landed and we were driving through the familiar streets of where I'm from, I didn't feel like it was home.
Pretty much instantly you notice how much smaller everything is, and I kind of describe it as just feeling pretty cozy.
I haven't had any nice conversations. Not many people walking around London with a smile on their face, even though the sun is shining.
Yeah, he's in Central, so he was by London Bridge. So yeah, you're not going to get no conversations. London is similar to New York from what I hear in terms of how it is.
I think because everyone's just work mode. Hustle mode, that's what they call
Hustle and bustle.
Yeah.
They don't have time to talk.
it. Ain't no got time for chit-chat.
None of that.
And everyone's so rude. Everyone's rushing to get everywhere. I feel like in America it's more slow and
What
chill.
you just said.
Yeah.
I've been missing Americans, really.
I miss the sense of adventure. I miss the people. I miss the freedom.
I'm missing the flavours, okay? All the Brits aren't used to flavouring and spices, right? My palate changed.
Everywhere you go in the US, it's like a complete.
It's so ironic because we tax for spice and then we don't even use it in the UK. We tax for spice. That's how I did Brit. It's got spice and then we don't use the spices.
How crazy is that?
How-
What was the point?
Exactly.
What was the point?
Please tell me. Right?
But you know what? At least I have access to spices. And my mum and your mum.
And they make flavorful
our
food.
culture people, you know? So
At least.
we benefit.
At least.
Completely different world. And I now understand fully why Americans don't travel anywhere apart from inside the US.
I love the people, I love the culture, I love to wake up in the morning, go for my long walks.
You literally waking up still thinking you're in this amazing, beautiful country where you've just been going around living your best life.
I just want to be allowed in, man. Someone call up Donald. Get us a green card, please.
He wants to stay there forever.
I just want to say a massive, massive thank you to everyone in this great state.
Leaving America is supposed to be the end of the holiday. You board the plane, you arrive back in Britain, and life goes back to normal. At least, that's what many British tourists expect. But for thousands of visitors, something unexpected happens after they return home. They can't stop thinking about America. Days turn into weeks, yet they're still talking about the food they tried, the friendly people they met, the enormous supermarkets, the wide open roads, the incredible sports atmosphere, and the little moments of kindness they never expected. Some even admit they started comparing everything back home to America. The coffee, the restaurants, the customer service, the roads.
We watched that woman's video recently and she said something similar where when you return home, that's when it will hit you because that's when you're making comparisons. I always say this, it's like when you get a new car, there's a honeymoon phase where you love it, it's great. Then it starts feeling normal. Like, you know it's a nice car, but the specialness dies. But then if you go back to drive another car, which is like, I don't know, let's throw Nissan under the bus, a Nissan Micra or something terrible, like, or Fiat Punto or something, and then you go back to your Mercedes, you'll be like, oh, the spark comes back.
Yeah.
Do you get it? You that excitement comes back because you realize you went back down and you climbed back up and like, whoa. Similar vibes.
Even simple trips to the supermarket suddenly felt different. They thought they'd miss America for a few days. Instead, they found themselves planning their next visit before they'd even unpacked their suitcase.
Can't blame them.
So what is it about America that leaves such a lasting impression on so many British tourists? Why do so many visitors return home saying the USA wasn't anything like they expected? And why are so many now saying they already miss it? Today, we're looking at the unforgettable experiences that made British tourists fall in love with America and why, for many of them, leaving was actually the hardest part of the trip. Let's get started.
Right, no one can tell me that one of the worst feelings in the world is coming back to this place after you've been on like a holiday or been away for a while.
I have to laugh. It's
back
so
to
funny.
the UK, boys. Mate, I don't know what it is about this airport, but it's pretty depressing, isn't it? Like, if you know what I mean, if you're from the UK, you just know that feeling already.
The UK is very grey.
Oh,
Yeah.
Very grey.
It's true.
oh, go Gatwick and that. Yeah, I'm already thinking about booking a Europe trip for next week. I can't lie. Like, I don't know how long I can stay here, boys. Although, at least the weather ain't even that cold and rainy. Like, it's a bit of sun.
At
That's what you
least.
need, mate. A bit of vitamin D.
I've been missing Americans. Really. We just had dinner with a couple from Texas who have chance to travel to Romania. And they text us saying, hey guys, we're watching you a couple years. We would love to have you on dinner. And you know what? During this dinner, I felt like I've been again in the United States. You can tell that I kind of advocate and promote Americans. No, it's matching. I don't know why, but I felt really like at home just being with Americans. We got a great dinner. And in the end of the dinner, they give an envelope to my daughter. And it was $100 there.
Oh,
guys, thank you so much.
That's
We'll get the
nice.
bike for her
So
tomorrow
nice of
for
them.
this money.
3 American things that I miss the most as a Brit. I am a Brit who has spent months in America and now I'm back in the UK. I am having withdrawal symptoms from certain things, mate. Number 3. Okay, look, the flavours. I'm missing the flavours, okay? Us Brits aren't used to flavouring and spices, right? My palate changed. I've come back to the UK and it's boring! Number 2. This next one is no joke, mate, yeah? I've been feeling like I should be standing on street corners, tweaking. I've been needing it. I crave it. And we don't do it in the UK. Crushed ice. I was introduced to crushed ice in America and it's changed my life forever. It's opened a whole different world for me.
That would be
I need
nice.
crushed ice. I need it now. Number 1, to tie in nicely with the crushed ice, is the fountain drinks. They just don't hit the same in the UK. I
Especially
can't
Dr.
describe
Pepper.
it. More specifically, Dr. Pepper. There's something about the crushed ice and the fountain drinks in America. I have never tried anything as nice.
I might be a target.
Yeah.
Because if I go America and the fizzy drinks are like that, to the way he's describing it, I might never come back, Fats. I might just lose my British passport and just be lost and be like, bye, Fats. I'll be back when they sort me out. And I'll just be there for like 6 months drinking
Okay.
Fanta.
Yeah. Make sure you don't catch diabetes on the way. Okay?
Can't promise you that.
It's absolutely incredible. Get me back to America now.
3 things I miss about America. Number 1, the weather. Look at this weather.
Yeah, that's how London
At
is
least
grey.
it's not raining, I guess. Look
Very
how
grey.
grey it is.
Yeah.
Number 2, the people. Everyone's not as nice as they are in Texas. And not only are they not as nice, really miss the accent. Don't like hearing the British accent. I want to hear the Southern American accent. And everyone's so rude.
But Americans say that about us. Like, even I said it in our Jolly video. I was like, I really like the Southern accent. But then so many Americans were replying to my comment on the comment section saying, yeah, but we love your British accent. Like, it just works both ways. Like, as much as they love American accents, they love ours.
Like, I think I don't have an accent. I think I just talk normal. But then to somebody else, I have an accent. We have an accent.
Yeah, we do. To someone else.
Everyone's rushing to get everywhere. I feel like in America, it's more slow and chill. Number 3, the cars. Why can I not see big trucks? There's just taxis
Just a
and
black
normal
cab.
cars. It's boring.
I've lived in America for the past year. So what are the first differences
Oh
I
my God,
noticed
that's a
moving back
long
home
time.
to England? Pretty much instantly you notice how much smaller everything is. And I kind of describe it as just feeling pretty cozy. But I doubt an American car would even fit down half the roads over here.
Definitely
One
not.
big thing that caught me off guard was the amount of different British accents in such a small area. And even in a little town, no one really sounds the same. And then one that's impossible to ignore, just the lack of aircon, especially when it's this hot out.
Yes, everyone, I've got some huge news. As a lot of you know, right now I'm in America. But due to personal reasons, I'm going to have to be heading home in the next day. Boys, I'm absolutely gutted, as you can tell. But Boys, I've been to California, I've been round San Francisco, I've been to places I could only ever dream of. I've had the time of my life, boys. I'm gutted, but it is what it is. Like I said, I'm doing what's right for me, and I've got a few things I need to be sorted out. And boys, I will be back here soon.
He's got straight
one
back.
day, come on. The positive side, we've got so much planned, but I also want to say a massive thank you. Literally, this experience has been so much better with you guys. You have made me laugh. You have the jokes and the messages I get are absolutely crazy, and the support and everything, boys. Trust me, nothing ever goes unnoticed ever. But boys, loads more coming, and yeah, literally, I cannot wait for the future, boys. The future is
Oh my
bright.
God.
But
The amount of times this guy said boys. Yes, boys. Such a lad.
again, I love you all.
All right, boys.
Always keep dancing, always keep leaning and bopping, and always keep moving, and always keep exercising,
He's
boys.
got one more of them.
Come on.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling very sad because it is our last night in Texas tonight. We are in a motel. I just want to say a massive, massive thank you to everyone in this great state. The hospitality from everyone from the start to finish, the hotel staff, the hospitality staff, the Uber drivers, taxi drivers, the people day to day, all of the people online, in all the comments, all the likes, all the well wishes. We have loved our time in Texas. We are looking forward
Texas.
to Louisiana as well, but
You really
Texas,
wanna go there.
you
Yeah.
have my heart and I have loved it. Thank you so, so much.
Americans never leave America. 50% of Americans don't even have passports, and now I completely understand why. I'm back in Texas, and traveling to even a different part of Texas is like traveling to a different part of the world. I'm at
Wow.
Schlitterbahn, a water park, and where we are now was all founded by Germans. So everything has a German reference in this whole town just outside of San Antonio. And that's completely different to where I was in Dallas. And obviously where I've been in Boston, Atlanta, Washington. Everywhere you go in the US, it's like a completely different world. And I now understand fully why Americans don't travel anywhere apart from inside
don't
the
need
US.
to.
Because you can go anywhere in the US and get a completely different experience depending on which state you're in. I do love being back in Texas though, and this water park was fantastic. Being in a Texan water park was a great experience.
Ooh, especially if it's
Country
hot.
music was blaring, everyone was super friendly, free Coca-Cola all day, which blew my mind for $20.
For $20, free Coke all day.
You'll love that.
Here's my $20. Sign me right up.
I'm going to do a cola slushy.
After I deal with their all you can drink, they will stop doing that offer. Because they'll say, oh, you should have seen that Yass guy. He made us bankrupt. We need to start charging
Finished all our
$50
Coke.
or just stop it completely.
That would never happen in Europe. Not to mention
Yeah, that
everything
would
else.
never
I've got
happen.
something so exciting planned for tomorrow, which I'll share with you more tomorrow. But look at the weather. It's not as hot as
beautiful.
what it was in
Yeah, it's
Washington.
good.
It's a perfect summer temperature to go to a water park. But I'm so excited to show you what's coming next. And I'll see you tomorrow.
Guys, I've loved being in the USA. I've literally loved everything. I've loved the people. I love the culture. I love waking up in the morning, going for my long walks. And what I love the most, I've loved seeing people's deck chairs on their front of their drive. I've loved seeing people's got swings. Like people got swings
Wow.
hanging from their tree. Like I've also loved seeing the basketball hoops, and I'm gonna miss seeing all this stuff. I'm gonna miss it. I know it might sound ridiculous to you, but I'm gonna miss like just the lovely palm trees, the massive oak trees, like even the crows, even the rabbits I see every morning, and
The
the
crows.
lizards. I'm gonna miss this all.
You would have thought
in the
someone would miss
UK.
the crow.
I'm gonna see foxes. I'm gonna see rats.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see like rodents and pigeons. Oh, pigeons!
Oh, pigeons are cute.
Oh, but I've loved it.
There's
I've
nothing wrong with
absolutely
them.
loved.
Pigeons were very, very helpful animals in one of the world wars.
Yep.
When the Brits couldn't send letters, pigeons came
Yep.
to the rescue. They trained pigeons to take messages, and pigeons delivered the message and flew back to the sender. We owe them a service.
And now no one cares about pigeons. They're seen
Yeah.
as rodents now.
Yeah, it's so sad.
I think pigeons are so cute.
Especially if they're cleaned up. They just
Yeah.
need a little clean.
Yeah, they're fine.
They'll look brand new again.
Nothing's wrong. But even foxes are adorable.
When they're clean.
Yeah, but it's just they don't have a good rep for themselves.
They're street animals, basically.
Yeah.
You're going to get dirty if you live on the street.
Yeah.
Sad.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. And also, what I'm going to miss is are the mailboxes. The mailboxes. I've not
American
seen
style.
them. They're not in the UK.
Yeah, we
And
don't
also
have
just
them.
everything about this country I'm going to miss. But anyway, I've got to go back. I've got to pack, because otherwise I'm going to miss my flight. But no, hopefully if I miss it, I'm staying.
That'll be me. Might miss it by accident.
I'll keep you guys updated on the rest of the day. Honestly, just thank you so much. Thank you. The sun's beaming down on
He's
me.
loving the weather.
Yeah,
Oh,
the weather
it's been a
looks
pleasure.
nice.
Oh,
Look how blue the sky
also,
is.
I
The
love
USA
it.
flags. The USA flags. I'm going to miss them. I'm going to miss seeing them. But you know what? I'll be repping the USA on me. I'll be repping the USA in me. So it's all right, guys. I've got you covered.
Americans, I am severely depressed. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I miss America so friggin' much.
It don't look that bad where he is. He's got the green grass around him, open air. He's walking his dog. Life could be worse.
I think he means the culture.
Yeah,
That's the only thing I can think of anyway.
yeah, it must be. Innit?
Yeah, because it don't look bad where he is.
Yeah, he's living
It's nice.
right now.
Yeah.
Decent.
I do. Like, I miss it to my core. I've had enough of not being in America. I miss the sense of adventure. I miss the people. I miss the freedom. I miss the never-ending amount of things to do. And I've had it up to here, mate. I just want to be allowed in, man. Someone call up Donald. Get us a green card, please.
I swear there's obviously not anyone could afford it, but I think Trump does like a gold card or something like that. You have to invest like certain amount of millions of dollars and you get a straight passport.
Where does the money go?
I don't know. To America, I guess.
Oh.
But it's a way to kind of, I don't know if that was, he spoke about it. I don't know if that actually was in play or not. Guys, you guys know more than us. Is that something that actually ended up happening? How many $1 million is it? Maybe someone give this guy a loan? Who knows?
I can't
Give
do
Yass
it
a
anymore.
loan?
Give me a loan if they're
Really
doing,
wants to go to Texas?
if they're doing $20.
Me, New York?
If they're doing $20 all you can drink, sign me up. I'll be there. Just borrow me $4 million, whatever it is.
Oh man, I've got like, what's that thing called? When you really miss something? Like I've got a detachment issue. I've got a detachment issue from America. Like it's hurting me inside. I don't feel good, okay? Guys, who's lending us a hand? Anyone got a private jet? They want to fly over, come and pick up me, Shauna and Perry? That would be great, Americans. Any of you got any ideas to help me? Look how beautiful the sky looks behind me. Yeah? But it's not as beautiful as America, is it?
Not that bad though, is it?
Literally nobody prepares you for this feeling. Travelling back from a 2-week American road trip around the south. I got home, was extremely jet lagged, slept for 12 hours straight, woke up from sleeping at home and looked at the bedroom window and was like, flip me, like, where did we stay last night? Like, which city and which state are we in? And like, what type of hotel / motel did we stay in last night? I don't recognise it. And it took me about a minute to realise that I was back in Ireland. That is heartbreaking.
That is sad.
Heartbreaking. There's no heartbreak like it. You literally waking up still thinking you're in this amazing, beautiful country where you've just been going around living your best life, and only to realise you've woken up in Banbridge. Oh, would
Welcome
break
back.
your heart. Break your heart. But
Sorry, man.
Talk about first world problems. I am so insanely grateful. I've just had the best 2 weeks of my life ever. And if anybody wants to see some really, really good fun content, you can check out our channel where you can post loads of videos. Our name is Life with Scott and Amy Jane, and we've already uploaded our first video, and there's many more to come. So I'm so excited. But yeah. The holiday blues are kicking in. Woo!
Right now I'm in Miami, Florida, and I'm flying back to the UK. As you can see, I got my passport in my hand and the people behind me, I need to board my plane. However, I'm going to land in the UK, book another flight and fly straight back out. You get me, bro? Come with me. Boarding the flight right now to go back to the UK. Fuck.
I hate being on the
to take off to
airplane.
go to London. A P1. What are you saying, Kurt?
Oh, this guy going on FaceTime. Papa
It's
dog.
not FaceTime, bro.
Papa dog. Well done.
It's in my vlog. You ready for this 10-hour flight?
I'm ready still.
10 hours,
Touchdown
long
in
time.
the UK. Fuck, man. This is hella depressing story. Just got off the plane. I'm now on the train with P1 Ski. Depressing times, man. I miss Miami already. I miss Texas already, even though Texas I didn't really like, but Miami. Oh,
I don't like
America. I need to come back.
Again, bro.
Yeah, I'm flying out again, bro, but the comments need to decide where I should fly next. Where should I fly next? Where do you think we should go next?
I personally feel like you should go Thailand.
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 I want to go to Thailand.
Beautiful country.
This year, 100%.
I would love to
It
go
was
there.
an absolute pleasure coming to the USA. And one thing that I really loved was how different it is to any other country I've been to before. The one thing that stood out the most was the people being so nice and very welcoming, and especially the food. You see me, I love my food, and if there's
Facts.
good food there,
If there's good
I'm
food
coming
there,
back.
you're never
I wanna
leaving.
run back. The fruit tastes so good. The peach, the watermelon.
Oh,
I
the
can't forget the 4th
fruit.
of July. It's even better.
Fats is a fruity and a foodie.
Yeah, I love
This is sounding like your kind of place.
Than I expected. I had a pre-party. I proper fixed up my apartment to make it look like the 4th of July was happening for the first time. I had balloons, I had banners, I had
Oh, I think we
USA
saw that
signs,
video.
I had USA
Oh, was
plates,
it
I had
him?
USA
Yeah,
cups.
yeah.
Literally, I had USA donuts, USA cupcakes.
Gemma.
Yeah, he
Everything
had the
was
Krispy
decorated
Kreme.
with
The Krispy
USA,
Kremes.
USA, because I've got to celebrate the right way, and I think I've done
Now you done well.
USA
Yeah,
justice.
you done very
Brit,
well.
he
I
done
can't
well.
lie.
I did anyway. But thank you guys for having me, and I'll be back very soon.
We are back in, as you can see, windy and drizzly Scotland, but we have had a very spectacular welcome home. I'll show you that in just a second. But yes, here we are. We are back in rainy, drizzly, windy Scotland.
Scotland rains
After
a
a
lot.
week in Florida. I had a great time when I was there. America, I love you. Let me show you what Scotland did to welcome me home. Wait till you see this.
Oh,
wow.
got that.
That's a double rainbow.
That's
Wow.
nice. Rare.
Beautiful.
Absolutely incredible. It's one of the most defined rainbows I've ever seen in my life. Stunning.
Scotland,
And that's the benefits of living
Land was like,
on the
don't
east
forget
coast of
where you
Scotland.
belong.
There's never
Scotland's like, you better come back to our beautiful place.
Yeah, don't forget your country's beautiful, all right?
a dull moment. Well, it's always dull because it's always pissing with rain. But we'll
Yeah.
gloss over that. Have a good day, folks.
I'm just going to put it out there. Once you have been traveling around America for a substantial amount of time, when you come home, it is a very strange and slightly, truthfully, depressing feeling, okay? Traveling around America really opened up my eyes, really allowed me to see how I could be living and just how many opportunities there are and how many different amazing places there are, all in one country. Like, since I've been back home in the UK, I haven't felt like myself, which sounds so crazy. I now live for that adventure, that crazy lifestyle, that meeting new people, seeing new people every day, and I just long for it. And in America, it is so amazing. Seriously, America.
I think once you get used to that, then you come back to the UK, it's quite a shock to your body. Because I feel like a lot of people who have come back have had that shock. Even if they're gone for 2 weeks, I think these have been gone for a long time because it seems like there's a lot of content around America and they traveled quite a bit in the US. So it's a body shock.
I feel like also it applies anywhere you go in the world as well. One of my best friends, she loves traveling.
She's always traveling.
She's even been to America herself as well. And whenever she just comes back to the UK, because she loves traveling so much and she's seen so much in the world, she just misses traveling.
She's looking to book her next holiday.
Yeah, she's
constantly.
already booked her next holiday.
Yeah, I worked with a gal who was similar. She's done like 10 holidays a year or more than that.
Yeah.
She's traveling everywhere.
I think people just love traveling in general. And obviously with America, there's a lot of like different cultures within each state.
It's like all in one.
Yeah, so it's like you see so much in one country. But yeah.
Which makes it harder
I feel
to
like
leave.
travel sickness.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
travel sick. Travel sick?
Travel sick, and you get sick traveling.
Travel blues.
Travel blues.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
that's
I like
what
that
it
a
is,
lot.
travel blues.
What have you done to me? I need to come back. October, end of October, back in America. I can't wait. It's really kerfuffled me, man. Coming home from America, it has kerfuffled me.
After the World Cup, they are going to go
This
back
is the
to
video
Europe,
I was talking
park
about.
their car, and instinctively think, I wish I could stay inside for this.
Yeah.
Because once you get used to drive through life, you don't forget it. Everything is bigger in America. Roads, stores, parking, carts, fridges, portions. You go into Walmart for toothpaste and leave with candles, snacks, a blanket, and somehow patio furniture. In Europe, stores feel more compact, more structured. In America, it feels like space itself is a part of the experience. And then they go back to Europe and think, wait, where is the rest of the aisle? Even food portions change you. A medium drink in America looks like a large everywhere else. And when they go back, they notice it immediately.
Yeah, I would
After
go
2 months
crazy
in
over
America, I am officially back in the UK. If you couldn't tell already by this absolutely
2 months.
miserable weather, this is what a typical summer's day looks like over here. But yeah, what an insane trip. And what a beautiful country America is. I feel like a lot of people are put off from going to America at the moment because their views on politics or whatnot. We were warned beforehand, are you sure you want to go at the moment? Is this really a good time? But that didn't affect us at all. We went over there to see the natural beauty of the country, the landscapes, the national parks, and that is what we got. And you can't deny that America is one of the most beautiful countries in the world. And I'm so glad that we went over there. And not just that, but the interactions with you guys. Everyone we spoke to was so welcoming, so supportive, so keen to hear what we've been up to. We've gained over 10,000 followers since
Wow.
being in America. And all of the comments and messages and even emails I've been getting have been insane. I was not expecting this sort of reaction. I've had people saying, you can come stay with us, stay with our family,
get
come
that.
have food if you're in this area. It's been unreal. Everyone over there is so nice. And I really hope you guys stick around.
Facts, we've been invited to Southern cookouts because I called out our followers and our subscribers and said, how comes Jolly's getting invited to Southern food and cookouts and Yass and Fats have not been invited to the cookout? We've been invited to plenty of cookouts now.
Wow.
We
So
get to
I
pick.
better make sure I get my belly ready. I better make sure I get my bib, what do you call it, napkin?
Napkin ready.
fork and knife ready. I'm coming.
Fats eats, I warn you, so make sure you prepare.
Now that I've seen some of your country, hopefully you want to see some of the UK. I've got a few upcoming trips already planned, and the UK is beautiful. It's very different to America. I know I've already complained about the weather, but there is a lot to offer here. And if you want to see that, then stay tuned. And yeah, thank you for such an amazing time in America.
It's actually so hard to put it into words what it feels like. I don't really know what I was expecting to feel, but when we landed and we were driving through the familiar streets of where I'm from, I didn't feel like it was home. I didn't feel like I was home. I just felt like it was familiar, which definitely caught me off guard. There were little things as well as I was there that made me feel like I didn't really belong there anymore.
Oh, damn.
But I was going into like coffee shops to order myself a coffee, and without knowing it, I was doing my Americanisms, and by that I mean, you know, smiling and saying hi, how are you, going to order, and kind of like not getting anything back. So I'd say like, hi, morning, how are you? They're like, oh, what would you like? And you're like, oh, can I have a da-da-da-da, please? And they're like, sure. What milk do you want? And then the milks that they had weren't the same. Like the coffee shop that I went to didn't have almond milk. I was like, America would never do that to me. In the coffee shop, I was like, oh, have a good one. And honestly, this woman that served me looked at me like I was on crack. Like, I don't even think she said hello to me when I went.
She must be from London. I'll be surprised if she's not from London. Because don't get me wrong, I'm not saying everywhere is nice, but she must be from a city because that's given city attitude. If it's not London, maybe Manchester, maybe Birmingham, they can be quite attitudey too, like London.
There, to be honest. And for the first time, I realised, I actually really miss just American hospitality and American service. To eat at restaurants, for example, and we weren't getting offered a water when we sat down. You know, we were waiting for the lady to come and take our drinks order for like over 15 minutes. And these are things that I'm just not used to anymore. And it sounds so silly, but you really take them for granted when you're here. And I guess that's because of tips, but I really appreciate it. And I'm not saying that everyone was miserable and not friendly. I was surprised. I was like, oh my God, how friendly were they? And it was really nice. But again, I felt like I wasn't one of them. When I'm here in America, I'm not an American because obviously constantly I get complimented on my accent, for example. So I came away from the whole thing feeling a little bit like, and I'm not really like a local to either place. Now, there are times where we were just walking around places that I have literally seen my whole entire life. I was looking at the houses and looking at the area and thinking, this is so beautiful. And I found a new appreciation for where I'm from. The houses are just stunning and exactly what you'd think of in like an English storybook. But also going home made me solidify the fact that I am very, very happy here in the US and I definitely don't want to move back, which was really good for us because it just meant that we can be sure in our decision again. We aren't missing the land, we're not missing the area, we miss people. Happy here and I feel like we fit in better here, particularly my husband. People were just like, oh Ollie, you're so American, like laughing at him. A meal with all his friends to like reunite with them. And guess where he booked? A American smokehouse barbecue.
Oh, yes.
And had a brisket. So that tells you all you need to know. I'm so happy to be back.
I have been exploring London now for 2 days.
Uh-oh.
And this is what has shocked me.
Let's see.
I haven't had any nice conversations. Not many.
But why does that shock you? That's my question. It's not a secret that London's like that. Like everyone who knows London, who's been around London or in the UK knows London is like that.
You know what it is? I think it's because like him and his wife, they've been abroad for so long.
The US.
They've just, you know when you go somewhere, you just adjust to it naturally.
Yeah.
They've just adjusted to it. So them coming back to London, it's another shock for them.
But he's saying he's exploring London for 2 days. So it seems like he doesn't go London often. This is new to him. So
Oh, is he not from London?
no. They're from, I don't know where they're from. Guys, I don't know if you guys follow them. Don't know where in the UK they're from, but they're not from London from the sounds of it. Because he said, I'm exploring London for it's been 2 days. He's obviously surprised, but that shouldn't be a surprise. If you're from the UK, you know that's just normal in London. Like, you don't need to be from London to know that or hear that that's how it is at that.
No, I think personally you should be from London to understand the culture of London. If you're not from London, you're not going to know.
I think
how
it's just
people
not a
are.
secret because everyone talks about how miserable London is. Everyone talks about it. Out of Londoners, they always say it. I don't know. But hey, he's saying it shocked him. I don't think it should shock him, but hey, everyone, teach their own.
People walking around London with a smile on their face,
Yeah, you
even
don't get
though
no
the
smiles.
sun is shining. And now I'm used to America. And in America, everybody wants to have a chat. Everybody's friendly. And the energy is genuinely pretty high. Like right now, everybody has got misery written all over their face. And I don't really understand it. Most of them are tourists. Should you not be in a good mood, right? No, I don't really understand.
Go there on rush hour when everyone's rushing to work. When I used to be in that rush hour, if you think it's miserable middle of the day, good luck going rush hour like them times, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That's when you see true misery. When people are waiting for those trains and this and that, 6 a.m., 5 a.m. Oh.
People are just tired.
People are tired.
I worked in Central London. I worked in very busy environment. I'm just tired. I just want to get home.
Want to get home. Don't want to.
I want to get home. I don't want to be smiling at people.
It's the hustle and bustle.
Yeah, I just want to
what it
make my
is.
money, go home and eat and go sleep.
That's it.
Yeah.
Ready for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Understand? Get me back to America where people are fucking friendly. People love having a chat, man. I can't do it. I'm too social for London. I'm too social, like. And where people are actually socialising in London is the pubs and bars.
Yeah.
But it's not a nice socialising. It's a rowdy, judgmental socialising. But look at the views. Look at the views. Shard. It's a beautiful day.
Let's talk about post-New York depression and coming back to London. Yay! So I just
Damn.
spent 4 months in New York,
From New York.
and I had the best 4 months of my life. Let me
So
tell you
he's
the
from
hardest thing I
London.
found about coming back to London. The people in New York, they're so welcoming within your first conversation. People say that New Yorkers aren't nice, but
Yeah,
they've
see,
never
I
been
was
to
just gonna
London. They're
say.
just comparing it to the rest of America. And
Damn. So Londoners make New Yorkers look good in terms of
So New
mannerisms.
York's actually full of nice people.
I think so. He made a
Wow.
valid point. He said Americans are comparing New York to the rest of America, so they say they're not nice over there. But then this guy's from London, so he's comparing it to London.
Yeah.
And he's saying New Yorkers are basically angels up there compared to London.
Wow.
London's pretty miserable.
Damn.
When you speak to someone for the first time, they welcome you with open arms and ask you where you're from, and they engage in conversation and push you further. So it's so easy to make friends there. And even after you've met them once, they'll invite you out straight away for a coffee, for a drink, for a meal. You know, it's all part of the culture there. In London, people are often sad or a bit shy. And Brits are nice, but they've always got this first layer that you have to break through. And it can take months to break through that first layer and to call someone a new friend. Whereas in New York, they're just going to shout you straight away. Secondly, your money just disappears in New York because people can't afford to live in such a nice place. They're out every night of the week. I know people that haven't cooked in years. They just eat out every night because they're out and about, and that's just the culture there. Also, compared to London, if your friend lives in West London, you live in East London, there's a good chance you're not going to see them for 6 months because it's such a trek, like an hour. But in New York, you never really travel more than 25 minutes. So everyone's just out and about all the time, and it's so easy to meet up with people, even if you're hungover and you can't be bothered, because it's just a short journey. So the party just continues, the socialising just continues.
There's
so
just party the whole time.
Post-New York depression, I found it pretty difficult so far, only after a week being back in London, but we'll see what happens. Miss you though, New York City.
Not enough people talk about this. Going from America to the UK, when you get to the UK, it's so depressing.
It seems like everyone's talking about it. He said not many people are talking about it. But this whole video is a 40-minute video of people just talking about
Plenty
it.
of people talking about
God
it.
damn.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong, I love being in the UK because that's where my family is, that's where my home is. But the vibe of being in the UK just doesn't hit the same being in the US. America was so bright, colourful, everybody was happy, everybody's so friendly. And now I'm back in the UK and it's just gloomy, dull, depressing. Everybody's miserable. But there is a positive. It means I can't wait to go back to America. I can't wait to go to Canada. I can't wait to go to all of these different places in the world and explore life while from Europe. You best believe it won't be long till I go back to America.
It's finally that time. Me and bro are going back to the UK. Finally leaving America. Sad times. I don't want to leave. I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually don't want to leave, but we're hearing it, so we have to leave. So
that's crazy.
Bye,
America.
Bullet. Genuinely, like I feel like I've been there for like a year. I think I've been there for like 3 weeks and a half so far. Literally. Back to the miserable UK. It's gonna be raining. See, they're even beefing in Spanish. They're beefing in Spanish. Puta madre, puta madre, puta. Oh, I think that's a bit too loud. But yeah, leaving right now. Going back to the UK. I feel like it's about time. Do you know what it is? I feel like holidays are like hotels. You can stay in hotels and APs as long as you want, but eventually you have to go home. You have to go home.
What he said is spot on, and this is my, basically, the mindset is when you go on holiday, of course people love to travel, they love to explore. But my memo is make your home feel like you're on holiday all the time. So that way, you're not miserable at home.
Do you feel like you're on holiday?
I love our home. I love England. I love our home. Like the way our house is, the way everything's done. I love our house. Like we've been on holiday, and we can't wait to come back.
Yeah, I can't lie.
Be honest.
Yeah, when we've been on holiday, I love the holidays we've been on. But when it gets to a point where that's not our home, and
we can't wait to go back.
Yeah, it's not our home. I'm such a routine person. I'm out of routine. You know, I just want to come back home to my house.
So that's my cheat code, guys. And that's my tip for those living in the UK where it's miserable. Make your home a holiday, whether that's, investing into it, making it sick, whether you're into game and get the latest technology so your games are sick, whether you're into, gym. She goes to 2 gyms. She has a double membership. She loves going to different gyms and this and that. Make your house feel like a holiday just can't be it. That's the only way to not be miserable in the UK. That's the cheat. The hack.
So yeah, we're about to just check in right now, and yeah. If you're asking why we're wearing jackets, you're in America, it's so hot. No, it's not. It's in the evening, so it's not going to be hot. It's very cold, actually, but yeah, we're leaving now.
So I'm back in the UK and I'm already fucking depressed.
He looks miserable.
No,
Oh
I'm
my
going
god.
from this
Ooh.
to this to this.
He was living it up.
Oh, and this. This place is depressing. I've not even been here in 24 hours. I need to go back.
Alright guys, right now, I'm going back to the UK. I've been in Miami for 4 weeks, been in Houston for 2 weeks. My plane is right there. I just want to say, big up America, man.
Probably wondering why is this my dream place? I've been seeing Miami on YouTube, TikTok. The edits. I've always wanted to come here.
I love you lot a lot. You lot have shown me so much support since I've been here. I'll be real, I don't even want to leave. I'm actually gonna cry. This is real. I've been here for over a month. I think I've been here for 2 months.
Damn,
so
long time.
I genuinely feel like crying. Like, yeah, man. Leaving America, finally. There's been a time, man. There's been a time. I'll keep it a stat. I've been enjoying myself. There's been ups and lows. There's been a lot of support from you guys. One thing Americans know how to do is support people.
Yeah.
Whether it's money, advice, anything. You guys are great.
It's good.
Oh wow, look at a bird's eye view. That's nice. The plane
Guys,
view.
I've just landed back in the UK. As you can see, I'll be real. I'm back in London. Got content coming soon.
So I've just returned to the UK from a wonderful trip. I'm super lucky. I've been away. But it's that fear back to the reality of the UK that makes the return so bad because, you know, on arrival back, so I flew into Stansted and it was disorganised chaos the minute literally as I stepped off the plane. You knew I was back in the UK. There were, you know how we love a bit of...
Stansted is meant to be one of the better airports. Heathrow, Gatwick's meant to be way more chaotic. Stansted's one of the better ones. We fly from Stansted and it's always been better than my experiences at Heathrow.
I mean, Stansted is the only place I've been to, so I can't really compare.
Yeah, you can't compare.
Yeah.
Tape here to tape off areas. You know, you make your way through the slalom of tape everywhere. It was chaos getting off the plane. You know, the stairs didn't arrive, nothing worked, both the escalators were out.
God.
So everyone was having to go up the stairs. You know, you got old people struggling with luggage, and I just
She
thought,
had
wow,
a bad experience.
really back in the UK where nothing works. And then, you know, as you're coming through and then another plane kind of exits at the same time and you're all crushed into a corridor, all kind of walking along together to get to passport
smaller.
control. Somehow, coming off of a plane that I met was a guy who was so drunk. This guy could barely walk. He's stumbling, he's swearing, he's calling everyone expletives. This guy's just got off a plane. And I'm like, only in the UK could this happen. He's then sort of congregated with a load of school kids that are coming out, that have been away on a trip. He's then saying to the kids all these swear words. And I'm like, what the hell is going on here? And then he was escorted off by someone, you know, no doubt. The funny thing was, we're all queuing, you know, to get through passport control. The guy who was drunk and he's swearing was escorted round. You know, he got to the passport control first before the rest of us mugs that were queuing up because he was drunk and disorderly. No doubt he got escorted out, got given a taxi that they probably paid for to take him back to whatever hovel he'd come out of. You know, so it's things like that. And it's just the feeling of being trapped in the UK. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I'm imprisoned here because since Brexit, you know, we're only allowed to go to Europe for 90 days. We're no longer left with the option to move there. And my God, most of us want to get out of this absolute crap hole that we're all living in. And it's just that feeling of just, you know, being so trapped and controlled. It's just the most awful feeling. And you know, I've said in my other videos, I used to love the UK when I was younger. It was like the best place to grow up, you know, it was just wonderful, and I loved going to London. Who the hell wants to go to London now? I watched a programme about a girl who just literally was sitting with her bag in between her feet, having a, you know, young girl, and some complete lowlife came along and just literally, and the way they do it, slid it out from beneath her legs, and he was gone. And, you know, she was like, you can't, you know, your fear of being shot, stabbed, drug raped, needles in.
For those who say London or England don't have guns, trust me, we got guns. Like, if the wrong people, bad people wanted to get hold of guns, they will get hold of guns.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's going to be costly. Yeah, it's not going to be a clean,
but it's accessible.
sick-looking, gun that you guys can pick up brand new. It might be a bit old. It might be a bit, but you can get guns and they work.
Yeah.
With the right price, and if you've got the right connections. Unfortunately.
Like, I've got a child, when she goes out, I've got a fear of her being injected in the back and thrown into the boot of a car and driven off somewhere. What the hell?
Yeah, London's dangerous at the moment.
I just want out. Like, I just want out of this place, and I know that most of us do. It's just... Yeah, it's horrible. And the return back from when you've been away, and, those places are... Everyone's so much more polite. Everyone seems to care about each other more. They care about their environment. They look after where they live. They're not dirty. Like, a lot of people here just don't really give a shit. And
she ain't wrong.
I just feel like we live in amongst so many scumbags. Yeah, it's just not a good place to be. And I know that every day, but it's just magnified 100,000 times when you come back from somewhere that is nice. And then you come back here and you realise this place is not nice.
Makes you realise.
After watching...
Guys, that is the end of the video. Let's end it there. A bit of a long one, but good content, so we kept it running. Yeah, it just seems like when people come back to the UK, it really hits that this ain't no America.
No.
Unfortunately.
No.
Fats, any last words?
Have a beautiful day. We'll see you again.
See you tomorrow, guys.
Bye.
Peace out.